Before we start this video, I just wanted to say I didn't want to over-edit this video, and I didn't want to take too much time to edit this because I have a lot of other things to do today. So, my pictures that I have for everything, like my pictures, my videos, everything will be at the end of this video, everything will be at the end of this video. So if I say that, oh yeah, here's this or whatever, just wait till the end. It'll be at the end of the video. And so yeah, so today I kind of want to address this topic because a lot of people aren't talking about it. Or a lot of people are, but they're getting attacked by ARMYS for talking about it, and I'm gonna talk about it. So yeah, so the thing I want to talk about is the double standards between BTS and other groups. We're specifically gonna talk more about Namjoon here. And I know y'all are going to attack me, but I really don't care. You guys can go away if you are offended by this because it's true. It's just the truth. So, I think it was in 2019 or 2020, J-Hope wore twists and plaits for his remake or cover of Chicken Noodle Soup. I don't know who it was originally by, but he did a remake of it, basically. And people raised concerns about him doing cultural appropriation. And apparently the plots were cultural appropriation. I'm not sure, though. And a lot of people were debunking it. But, yeah. So I guess it was, debunked or something like that. But then, we're also going to talk about this one, too. So basically, Chaeyoung, she did the thing. Y'all know that she did the cover of Switch to Me. That was by JYP and Rain or whatever. Her and Dahyun did it. And she wore braids, but the braids weren't in her scalp or anything, and they weren't box braids. They were on the bottom of her hair kind of braids. And yeah, it wasn't her real hair, but they also weren't cultural appropriation or anything. But people said that the intent was there. Mostly, and then people were saying that the intent was there. So people were attacking her. But this video is mainly about how people attack other people for doing one thing but defend the other. And that's exactly what they were doing. They were defending him doing this and this, even though him and Chaeyoung both weren't doing cultural appropriation. I think the plots that J-Hope were wearing, I think they were actually cultural appropriation. But anyways, people were defending him while attacking her. And I'm just saying it's not okay, but then at the same time, they were turning around and defending him. And it's just weird that you guys will literally attack someone for doing something, but then praise someone else for doing it. Doesn't make sense. Anyways, on to the next subject. So Sohan from GFriend took a picture next to a wax figure of a Nazi soldier, and the internet raged. They went after her. They attacked her so viciously, and they canceled her and everything. And then a lot of you were saying, well, why are you defending her by saying, but BTS? No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm simply pointing out the double standards. She got attacked a lot. But then the same people that were attacking her again were turning around and defending this. I actually saw the people that were attacking her defending this. I saw someone make a video about how she was a disgusting person, but then they were defending BTS doing it. That's why I actually wanted to talk about it. And it's just disgusting. The things that they both did, they're not comparable at all. Doing a photo shoot at a memorial for the Holocaust is horrible, horrible, horrible. It cannot be forgiven, and you can't hold that accountable. But it was a wax figure at a wax museum. Millions of people take pictures of wax figures and take pictures with wax figures. I 100% understand why people were offended. It was a bad thing. But how can you compare taking a picture at a memorial to taking a picture with a wax figure of a Nazi soldier? And it's just disgusting how people were defending them by saying, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh, well, they were this old. They were old enough to know. Literally, it's just disgusting how people were defending them and saying, you shouldn't be offended by this. This is the reason why I understand BTS. Because I told my sister about this, and she said that BTS were disgusting people. Because I personally know someone who was Jewish, who was alive during that time. I don't know them, like, now because they're my grandma's parents, but, and she was a baby. And it's just disgusting to see stuff like this being, like, forgiven. And here we have, what is it called? Here, and then people also say that BTS has learned from their mistakes and that they didn't do stuff last year. That's wrong. They were using a TP background for their Dynamite thing. It's kind of a blurry picture. Sorry if some of the pictures are blurry, but yeah. Sorry about that. And then here's them doing it again. And nobody's talking about it, even though people were actually talking about it and saying that they should apologize. And then ARMYS, who are not Native American, were attacking those Native Americans who were defended, the Native ARMYS. And then also in 2020, the Yoongi Jim Jones thing, he sampled the speech. Now, if you don't know, Jim Jones was a cult leader who killed a bunch of people of color because they were people of color and all that stuff. And he was a very racist person. And then Jungkook went to a club, or I think it was either a club or a restaurant in Itaewon with more than 20 people in there. Now, I don't know what it was like at that time, but apparently at that time you could have gatherings like, or no, it was at the beginning, I think. There were social distancing rules. I think the social distancing rules was you could have a certain amount of people. And so actually when he had to apologize for this, people started attacking Jennie because apparently Jennie was breaking social distancing rules, but she wasn't. She had a certain amount of people there. They were all social distancing. They were all 6 feet apart. Not only that, they were all wearing masks. And also, yeah. And then there was another picture where she was holding ice cream with her friends. There was not as much people there as you guys thought. She was recording a video for her. She was doing her job, basically. She was literally filming. That's literally her job. Her job is filming and being a K-pop star. She has to film stuff while she's being a K-pop star, and that's literally part of her job. Partying with your friends isn't part of your job. Also, all the people that were at that filming site that Jennie was at, when they were interacting with each other, they were wearing masks and they were practicing social distancing. Actually, the person that was attacking them, I know their YouTube channel name. It was Affectade was attacking Jennie when Jungkook got called out. And what's it called? They were all social distancing. They were all 6 feet apart. They were recording her from a good distance. Not only that, the people that were there, everybody was there, was at a good distance. And the minimum amount of people that were near Jennie was the minimum amount of people that you could have at a gathering during that time. And the other people that were there were so far away. They were social distancing and they were all wearing masks, using hand sanitizer, and practicing safety precautions, as I said before. And it's just weird how you guys attacked her when... Just hold him accountable and stop doing this crap. Also, when Namjoon apparently apologized for doing cultural appropriation with his hair and saying the N-word. Actually, he did that he apologized for that in 2017, specifically in January of 2017. I don't know if it was a few months later or maybe even just a month later, but Namjoon, after that in 2017 again, he said that he did his hair like that with the cultural appropriation hair so that he could look fierce and aggressive. And if you don't know that, it's a stereotype. There's a stereotype that African American people that the hair that they wear looks aggressive, and that they're aggressive because of their hair, and that they're fierce and aggressive and just, And so he's basically he was trying to play into stereotypes by wearing that hair, He was trying to play into the stereotypes by wearing that hairstyle that they wear, that other people call aggressive on black people. He was trying to wear it on himself to specifically look aggressive. So yeah, he was playing into the stereotypes by wearing that hair and by saying this. So no, he has not learned. And then his Black English incident, when Wendy spoke Black English twice, she did that twice, mocked black people twice, but so did he. But people were defending him and coming to his defense, but people were attacking her. And then people were saying, I saw a girl say, when Namjoon was mocking black people and speaking in that Black English, people on Twitter and TikTok were saying, oh my God, that's so hot. Look at this tweet. They were saying, oh my God, it's so hot. Like, I'm so attracted to that. I'm attracted to him and this. And it was disgusting because why? And then people were defending him by saying, yeah, he's been around black people and black people like him, so therefore it's okay. Now I'm about to show you the clip of her doing it and then of him doing it. And then that's just what I wanted to say for this video. I kind of just wanted to make this video because I was sick of people feeding into the double standards. It's just gross. And I'm done. Goodbye.